With little more than a week until Election Day, Facebook is rolling out a political ad ban that it says is in an effort to limit misinformation and reduce opportunities for confusion and abuse. Facebook will also take down posts intended to intimidate voters, including those which use militarized language to call for people to engage in poll watching. The ad ban has two parts. Facebook told Newsy that starting Tuesday, it would restrict ad buyers from creating new political or issue ads. They will be able to change who their ads are targeted to, as well as their budget. Ad buyers will be able to continue to buy ad space for their existing spots. After polls close on November 3rd, Facebook will then block all political and issue ads across all its platforms, including Instagram. Facebook told Newsy that the company doesn't have a set date for ending the ban. Experts tell Newsy that Facebook's efforts should have some effect, but might be limited.
I think the most likely scenario is that they may work to some extent, but they will not eliminate the problems they're aimed at, and that's in significant part about scale. There's just too much. There's too much for a company to manage and oversee when you're talking about hundreds of millions of posts a day.
Experts also tell Newsy that Facebook's usual hands-off approach to divisive political content has made it harder for the platform to stamp out misinformation.
And they put themselves in a straitjacket, have the companies, by basically saying, we're not arbiters of the truth. We're going to stay hands-off on anything that's politically controversial. If you're in the straitjacket, how can you keep carving out these areas where you're going to take action, but pretending that the rest of it's okay?
Before this artificial clampdown comes, in some ways it would have been cleaner and more specific for Facebook just to say, look, these rules that we're going to impose apply all the time. In some ways, it's an invitation to political operatives with bad intentions to hurry up and get their nasty stuff done now.
Barrett also stressed that while Facebook may not eradicate every bad piece of content, the efforts are still worthwhile.
Facebook is likely to do better than it did in 2016, but will it be able to stamp out all of the bad behavior that takes place on its site? I think almost certainly not.
Tyler Adkisson, Newsy, Chicago.